Today I'll be showing you off my speedrun build that you see in my chem plant and Coliseum runs and more in the future. I've been getting a lot of comments and messages like, hey, show me your build or how you do this, how you properly work this. So today this video is explaining how to use the time rift build that you might see a lot in speedruns for Trickster only. So today I'm going to go over that. Today I'm going to go, we'll go over to class tree. You can copy and paste this or adjust it however you see fit. You're asking why I don't have the crit damage 20%, because I'm on console, so I don't really need to aim for crit damage. And it's on console, it's kind of hard to aim for crit and trying to like move as fast, and I'm hip firing a lot and kind of aiming, and it's easier on PC, I would say, but personally I have enough raw firepower to not needing this, so I have that into more just overall weapon damage. But you can take this off or one of the cooldowns and just put crit damage if you feel like you need it. But this is a red I run. Skills, hunt the prey, so you can go through walls and go behind enemies, do more damage. Trickster rounds, obviously, and then time riff is probably the most important thing overall in this build. And the weapon, Death Shield, everyone knows it's the best weapon in the game, especially for Trickster, but you know, you can use it for AP and whatnot. But this is probably the best shotgun for Trickster because it's a automatic shotgun arrow variant, and it's probably the best. It has Fortress on it, and you can put on Dark Sacrifice on it because right now it's the best damage tier 3 mod you can put on. I think it's bugged. It's probably more than 75% damage it's providing, but I could be wrong. So you can use that. If you don't have that, you can put on Killing Spree or Bombers or Bone Shrapnel for more AoE. But definitely want to get Death Shield and put Dark Sacrifice on it. These two don't matter. I just have this for looks as a blue lingering effect. I like it a lot. Now for the armor mods, I have 0 defense mods. You're asking why? Because I feel like firepower is more important for speedruns, so you can just, you know, obviously speedrun it. You don't need more defense. So I'm gonna go over the mods today. So every time affected by the wave, receive vulnerable status. And you're asking why this? I feel like 50% weapon damage, vulnerable, receive, whatever. It's pretty cool. It's nice to use. I feel like it's good for time rift because time rift is a giant AoE effect, and you have, you know, long range on it. So even if enemies are not lifted up, they still get vulnerable. No matter what, elites, boss, you know, whatever, or just mobs, they're just gonna get vulnerable no matter what if they don't get lifted up or don't. So I feel like it's really good. Sharp Eye, because it's part of the really good FP mod for tier 3 for firepower, and you just aim down sights, get 3 kills while aiming down sights, and do that every 20 seconds. Just remember to do that, and you set. Here you want Captain Hunter, or increase damage against elites, and then Buckshot, just raw base shotgun weapon damage. You can put personal space if you don't have buckshots, or defense mod, like I said, if you want defense mod. But personally, I think this is the best, and you don't have to put it in this order. This is the order I found easy for mods. But yeah, Bloodshot just for more best firepower for tier 2. Instant reload, so you can keep your Twister rounds up, so you don't need, like, you know, whatever else you need to put Twister rounds. But HCP, so you get instantly your ammo back. This comes from the Yugake helm, and this is probably the hardest to get. There's a lot of tricksters that really want this. This is the most important mod for keep your Twister rounds up. Now these are the most important 2 mods for time riff: Pain Transfer and Long Range. So Pain Transfer, what it does is you use time riff, whoever gets infected, you shoot someone while on time riff, and it gets transferred all that damage to everyone that's affected or lifted, you know. It does a lot of crap and damage, and it has an AoE that Trickster that doesn't have. That's what one thing Trickster's lack of is AoE clear without, bone shrapnel, but bone shrapnel can only AoE clear or, enemy effigy, but time rift because it can go really, really far. If you add long range to it, it triples the skills range. It can go like almost across the map, essentially, and it's really good. It's good for speedruns because time rift you can go. If you angle it right, you can make it go through walls, and it's just really good overall. So I say trying to get this the best you can. This comes from Trickster talent, so try and keep grinding and grab that. Boots, I have armor bargain. This comes from the chronosuit pants. This is just good so you don't have to rely on hunt to prey and you just spray and pray with fire and get your ammo as you get kills. It's nice overall. You can change it if you want, but personally I like it. And then double time, you can also change it if you want, but I like it because it suspends them in 2 extra seconds, and those 2 extra seconds can mean a lot in a run. So say if you hit elite and everyone, like all the mods behind them, the more damage you do the elite, the more damage the people get hit by it. So the longer they're in the air, they get more damage taken. Or another good thing about using it, so say you throw a time rift and there's like other monsters and enemies coming at you from the side that are not affected time rift, kill those real quick and then turn around and there's people still in the air or time rift. So you can just, kill them real quick. Friends are really useful. And then you want all purple armor because it has the bonus close and bonus firepower, cooldown, and close range damage is the best attributes you want for a Trickster. So, and you don't have to rely on legendaries. But there are a couple legendaries you can use in this set. For instance, Trespasser Carl has long range already on it, so you can change that tier 3 mod of the slow trap and put it whatever you need. Tanner's hat because that's stare in a barrel or buckshot. And you can have a cowboy looking hat, pretty cool. Chronosuit pants, but it doesn't have cooldown because cooldown is really, really important. In my opinion, cooldown, the max cooldown you get is 37.5 from all the attributes. You max it out. 37.5 goes into time rift at 8.2 seconds and 4.8 seconds for hunt to prey. So every 5 seconds you can get your ammo back for hunt to prey and you go through walls. And then time rift is really good, so you want to keep constantly using that at the right times. And then, like I said, you get Pain Tracer from Trespasser Talents. This is where you get Captain Air from Gauntlets of Cannonball. And yeah, that's it. Here's the stats. And then in game, I'm going to show you how to use this properly. So like I said, you can use Hunt to Prey to go through walls. Even Time Rift can go through walls. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to speedrun this. I'm going to casually go through this. I'll show you. Aim down the sights 3 times, you get sharp eye, and then you can hip fire. You really want to practice hip firing, especially on console. Hip firing, you move faster without aiming down sights. Wait until everyone's affected by time rift, and then shoot. Sometimes you don't want to shoot right away when you use time rift because it doesn't kill everything. So you want to wait till everything's affected by it and then shoot and then kill everything. Hit time rift, HCP behind him, and then boom, dead. And then you see, like I said, they're vulnerable. You see when they're marked red. I'll show you on these outlaws here in a second. So your time rift, you see they're marked by red, that means they're vulnerable. Even if they don't get lifted up, or if they do, they're still getting vulnerable. That's why I like the vulnerable time rift a lot. Kill, aim on sights, get sharp eye, and you get hip fire. Like I aim, you get used to hip fire a lot, especially if you're on console, like I am. Because hip fire, you can move around more freely, and time rift, you get a good angle on it. These are still marked red, so they're vulnerable and they take a lot of damage. Hopefully I don't die. Yeah, I mean, those are the basics, tips and tricks about timer for this build. You even cancel CC's effects on, elites. And another good usage for this is, like I said, the angle of the time rift, because you want to make sure it hits everybody for the time rift to get the pain transfer, even if they don't get lifted up. Sometimes alphas don't get lifted up, and if you do damage to them, they still get damage from the time rift. So I'll show you in a second what I mean. Here, the blood mother one. Take that off. Even though they're not, time rifted after damage, they still take damage from time rift. And then this is where I mean by time rifting, and then not go to it. They still lift it up in the air and they take damage. So that's why I feel like the time suspended in the air is important for time rift also for this build. Fire, get some main dome sights. Time rift that. Kill these two because they're not time rifted. And kill these guys. Vulnerable just makes it so much easier. Chunk down those crawlers or brood mothers or whatever it is, maybe the case. Like I said, this goes through walls, so make use of that the best you can. No, it's not the fastest run. Like I said, I wasn't, going for speedrun, but you get the general idea. And yeah, I'm gonna cut it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you learn anything. If you have questions, comment down below. Let me know what you like to know, and hope everyone likes it. So have a good day.